What if your Christmas Eve turned into your worst nightmare? Welcome to Sherlock Mode. December 24th, 2002. Modesto, California sleeps peacefully. But in one house, something sinister was unfolding. Laci Peterson, 27, 8 months pregnant with baby Connor. Her husband Scott claimed she vanished while walking their dog. At 10:18 a.m., neighbor Karen Servas found Mackenzie alone. The dog's muddy leash told a haunting story. Scott's alibi? A solo fishing trip to Berkeley Marina, 90 miles from home on Christmas Eve morning. At 2:15 p.m., Scott left Laci a voicemail. "Hey beautiful, it's 2:15. I'm leaving Berkeley." But when he returned home, Laci was gone. Her keys, wallet, and purse sat undisturbed. At 5:47 p.m., police received the missing person report. 900 volunteers joined the desperate search effort. Missing posters with Laci's smiling face flooded California. The reward grew from $25,000 to $500,000. But Scott's behavior seemed strangely detached and cold. Then came the bombshell that changed everything. January 24th, 2003. Amber Fry stepped forward. Scott had been having a secret affair. He told Amber he was single and unmarried. Worse, he said he'd lost his wife. This was 2 weeks before Laci disappeared. Police began recording Scott's phone calls with Amber. Scott called from Laci's candlelight vigil on New Year's Eve. He lied about being in Paris celebrating. The web of deception was tightening around Scott. Meanwhile, investigators uncovered disturbing computer searches. Scott researched San Francisco Bay water currents. He studied Brooks Island just weeks before. On December 9th, Scott bought a mysterious boat. He never told Laci about this purchase. April 13th, 2003. A jogger made a horrific discovery. A small body washed ashore near Brooks Island. The next day, Laci's remains were found nearby. Her head and limbs were missing completely. DNA confirmed the bodies were Laci and Connor. Scott was arrested that same day in San Diego. His hair was dyed blonde, his appearance completely altered. Police found $15,000 cash in his vehicle. For cell phones, camping gear, and survival equipment. Most shocking, he carried his brother's driver's license. Was Scott planning to flee to Mexico? The trial began in June 2004 amid massive media coverage. Prosecutors painted Scott as a cold-blooded killer. They found concrete residue in Scott's boat trailer. 5 circular marks suggested multiple cement anchors. Only one anchor was found in Scott's boat. Where were the other 4 deadly weights? A single hair wrapped around pliers linked Laci to the boat. Scott's fishing gear was wrong for catching sturgeon. His concrete anchor couldn't hold against bay currents. Amber Fray's recorded calls revealed Scott's lies. Her trembling testimony shattered Scott's credibility completely. The autopsy revealed Laci died while still pregnant. Connor was expelled from her decaying body postmortem. Both victims had plastic tape mysteriously attached. The defense claimed burglars killed Laci instead. But police had solid alibis for those suspects. November 12, 2004. The jury reached their verdict. Guilty of first-degree murder of Laci Peterson. Guilty of second-degree murder of baby Connor. Scott was sentenced to death by lethal injection. In 2020, his death sentence was overturned. Scott now serves life without possibility of parole. The Los Angeles Innocence Project took his case in 2024. They claim new evidence proves Scott's innocence. But Sharon Rocha, Laci's mother, remains convinced. Scott never denied killing my daughter to me, she says. The Christmas Eve that destroyed 2 families forever. A pregnant woman's dreams turned into a nightmare. The evidence pointed to one devastating conclusion. Scott Peterson murdered his wife and unborn son. If you enjoyed unraveling this mystery, like and subscribe to Sherlock Mode.